What's up, everybody? Chewy89 coming at you today, and this is another Marvel Crisis Protocol video. This is talk about two events that I've been to that I've wrapped up. One being second one, the other being TTS League Season 6. Where I'll talk about just my record and my overall thoughts of both events. Just my thought process going forward as a player and just getting better, right? But if you guys could do me a favor, definitely do like, dislike the video, comment down below, give me your thoughts. Basically anything I'm saying. If you disagree or agree or whatever, or if you want to talk about my list or whatever, talk to me down there in the comment section. All right, subscribe to the channel. I need more subscribers. It will help out the channel. Trust me. Um, let's talk about Second Wind first off. Second Wind, great event, run really well by Vincent Kirchhoff and those guys down there in Chicago. It was at the Alarmist Pub and Brewery. I know I've mentioned it a few times in some of my videos. They had about 33 players there, which is awesome. The goal was 64. We cannot get to 64. We got to 33. Well, they got to 30, not we. They got to 33. And it was a really well-run event. Alex Botts took the entire event 5-0. That guy's just an amazing player overall. I mean, he dominated Guild Ball for a long time. And then it comes to Marvel Crisis Protocol playing with Black Order, just taking the whole. Um, it was an amazing thing to see. I'm glad to see him playing again. When he can. I know he's busy with everything. But great job by him. Congrats to him winning second win. Um, he's with that win. I think he's arguably he's got to be up there with with some of the best players in the United States. I wouldn't put him at the best as the best, but he's in conversation. I think. I think Mike D, Sooner, Sploosh, Zach. Um, if those guys are just all the top players, I think, in the United States of America. My opinion. If anybody feels differently, just let me know down below. But I think easily those are the best players, and it's not in any kind of order. You know, I just feel like they're really solid. They're really good. They're consistent, and man, especially in a game that's swingy with dice. Wow, they do really well. But yeah, so I mean, this event, Alex took it, but we had Zach Cohen, we had Johnny Pastrami, who's the current Guild Ball World Champion, we had Mark Moriarty, we had Jay Deaton, who was there, who's an amazing player within his own right. Um, we had a really nice spread out of players too. We had Web Warriors players, we had two Spider Foes, which was me and somebody else. I did not win Best Spider Foe, which I really wanted to do. I could only play one day, which was Saturday. I went 2-2 that day. We played 4 rounds on a Saturday. By the way, Alarmist Pub Brewery, great beer, phenomenal beer. Pizza we got, I think from Illuminati's or whatever it was, really good stuff. I mean, food, beverage, everything. If you guys can, please, next year when second one runs, because they are doing second one next year, and they're trying to reach that 60 player threshold. Please come out and play next year. Save your money up, come to Chicago, spend 2 days and play with and just have a great time. You're gonna love it and you're gonna enjoy it. So yeah, we had a really great list of players, great stack list of players. I mean, I think majority of them from the Midwest. Nate Horn was there, I think. Damn it, I think that's his name. Ah, man, he was a Hunters player from he's from Cali. It doesn't matter. He was from California. He came out, flew out, and played as well. I think there were some other people from the West Coast that came as well. I don't remember his name. I think his name is Nate Horn. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just names, and I'm not the best with it, right? So yeah, I mean, our first game was against Zach Cohen. First, let's talk about the list before we talk about my match. We go Angela, Carnage, Doc Ock, Enchantress, Green Goblin, which I have a love-hate with him right now, until the changes come. Lizard, Nebula, Koye, Venom, War Machine. I take Infinity Formula, Mystic Mute, Madman, Sword, Fear Grip, Mutant Extremist, Target, Struggle for the Cube continues. All you got, Bitter Rivals, Carnage Rules, Doom Prophecy, Follow Me, Lead the Protector, Traps, and Well-Laid Plans. I do have a funny story about Well-Laid Plans, which I'm going to get to in a little bit. So first game was against Zach Cohen. I think I won priority. I don't remember. I chose 18 points. I got the secure that I wanted. I wanted Mutant Madman. I ended up losing that game 16-11. And I think overall in that game I did not take Carnage Rules, which I should have. That was a mistake on my part. I think I should have came in with Angela as well instead of Enchantress. It came with another 18. I have a really nice 18-point list with Angela, with Carnage and all that stuff. I should have brought in Angela, and I didn't. I took Enchantress because I wanted the whole beam and all you got shenanigans and all that crap. Um, it didn't happen. That game really close game, a lot closer than I thought. Playing against him because he's really a smart player. One thing I'll take away from all my games, from the TTS League Season 6, from uh Second Wind, every game I'm telling you that I played where I was too conservative with Carnage, I lose those games. Where I'm too conservative, I don't want to put him in the mix, and I'm just afraid of him getting one shotted because of his one energy one psychic defense, especially against playing against the Wizards. Oh, by the way, Zach Cohen played with the Wizards. He played with Convocation and played really well. Convocation is just they have anti-tech for Doom Prophecy, which is funny. The Ironbound books, I think it turns your attacks to psychic, so you don't get the bonus when you put Doom Prophecy on Carnage. It's a timing thing too. Like I think you have to activate Doom Prophecy first or something. I forgot what it is. It is what it is. So I ended up losing that game 16-11, and I didn't take Carnage rules, which is a mistake. If I took Carnage rules, because he was able to field, the only way I had a chance of winning that game was, or staying in it to try to win it the next round, um, was he was able to field dressing Doctor Strange back to 1 health, put him on a trap, take the trap, and Carnage was nowhere to be found anywhere near. And if I would have moved twice, I would have had the Carnage rules to an attack, possibly do all that. It didn't matter anyway because I don't think I even had the power to do Carnage rules. But the whole point is I should have had to threaten with it. You know what I'm saying? So lessons learned there. Next game, don't remember who I played against. Sorry if I don't remember your name. If you see this video, definitely talk to me down below. Against the X-Men. Not too afraid of that matchup at all. Again, I think I won priority, took Mutant Madmen. I had a lot. I think all my games were with Mutant Men except for last. So 2 games I had Mutant Madmen. He played in a really crazy list with Corvus Angela with the X-Men. I was toying around with that like a year ago, and I liked every minute of it. Corvus Proxima and constantly having priority, and just it was so annoying to deal with. I ended up taking that game. I forgot what the score was. I think it was like 18-9 or something like that. Or 11. I don't remember. But I ended up winning my second game. Corvus Proxima was able to deal with them with Venom. I was able to pull them apart from each other and throw them across the table and all that stuff. So then he would have to commit to try to get husband and wife combo. So I just did that and just held on to points, and I just took it by points basically. I cleaned up a side with Angela and Koye. I was able to kill and get rid of Domino as fast as possible, and then kill and get rid of Wolverine as fast as possible. And at the end of it, won me the game. It was Mutant Madmen and Fear Grip, which was, I love both of those. Especially when you have Angela who can go out and just get hammers. Really good stuff. So, all right. We go into game 3, and I play against Web Warriors, and I'm telling you right now, I have a mental block when it comes to that team. He goes 6 wide on me. We played Mutant Madmen again. And the other extract was he played viruses. The game literally came down to, well, he was getting dazes and kills faster than I could, but then the game started to swing back into my favor. It literally got to a point in the game where I walked across the screen with Angela, across the map with Angela. I threw a size 4 building at Black Cat to daze her, so that way she's not contesting a point. And literally what it came down to was I had a Koye left with and he had Ghost Spider left. So we got into an interesting situation where I got behind Okoye so I can get the Lethal Protector off, and he had Ghost Spider left, and I had Okoye. He had to daze and kill Okoye. If he did not do that, what would have happened was I would have activated Okoye, took a trap because no one's contesting the top one, and then I would have went down, took the other trap, or at least try to put damage in a spider or to Ghost Spider, whatever the case may be. If I get one trap, the game, that would have been a huge point swing for me because I had at that point 2 viruses and I had 2 traps, so I had 4 points. He had 2 traps, 1 virus, which would have been 3 points, which is what he needed because the score at that point was I can't remember what the score was at that point. It was close. It was really close. So what ends up happening is he took some time to think about his options, because if he did one attack right now, I leave the protector with Venom. I get a counter attack, and it's bad news bears, right? He takes his time to think about what he needs to do. Does he get the push? Does he whatever? So what ends up happening is he pulls in Okoye range 2, which I liked, by the way. A really good move by him. Pulls in Okoye range 2, so I get martial artist, and I'm like, okay, fine, cool. It does a 4-die attack. For some reason, did 2 damage, and I was like, okay, I need Okoye to survive this. Next die attack was 7 dice. He ends up KOing Okoye and end up losing the game. At that point, I lose that game 16-11 as well. But put it like this: if he does not kill Okoye and I turn the game around, he was in trouble, because Doom Prophecy wasn't played and also the kind of stuff. I definitely win the game that next turn, because I would have had control of 3 or 4 traps, and I would have had 2 viruses. I had full control. If I tie the game at that point, going into round 6 or 5, I think we were going into round 6, I think. If I tie the game at that point, it would have been different. So I lose that game to Web Warriors, and like I said, I think I just have a mental block against that team. The other thing about that team is that team, I'm telling you, for some reason, will have some of the best dice on attacks. It's insane. I don't understand how that team can it's so weird. I don't know how they can. Every time I play against them, they just out-kill me. Not just that, they have great defensive tech. You know what I mean? Like, they're hard to kill already on defense. I was like, okay, now if you're killing me and it's hard for me to kill you, like, how can I win? You know what I mean? Like, what do I have to do to win? So it is what it is. We go into round 4. I end up playing, I don't remember his name either, but he plays Black Order. We get a situation where I think I win priority. He won priority. He took secures. I think I took extracts, and I was able to I took the extract, and I played Spider. Oh, by the way, this is wrong. I took Spider Infected instead of Struggle. I took Spider Infected. This is wrong. So I had Spider Infected, and I ended up playing Spider Infected, thinking the entire time I had cubes, but no, I played Spider Infected. And I was able to play well-laid plans. So my list was Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Enchantress, Carnage, and let's see, what was it? Because it was 17, and what was the secure? What was the secure? I don't remember what the secure was. Honestly, I don't remember what the secure was. I'm trying to think about what it was. Because if my list was Carnage, Doc Ock, Enchantress, Green Goblin, that's 4, 8, 11. That's 15 points right there. And I believe I had Lizard at the end. So right there, that's 18. I don't remember what the secure was. I really don't. That's really bad on me. It doesn't matter. Oh, it was Demons Downtown. Yeah, it was Demons Downtown. I chose 18 points, and I was finally able to play well-laid plans. Let me put it to you like this. Spider Infected kept pushing back Corvus out, right? I was able to position Corvus out the entire time. And I literally set up a beam with Enchantress on Corvus Proxima. Oh, and the cards I took, let me get into it. Follow Me, well-laid plans, All You've Got, Carnage Rules, and I believe I played Bitter Rivals. Yeah, I played Bitter Rivals with it. So I played Sinister Traps, well-laid plans, I'm sorry. Follow Me, All You've Got, Carnage Rules. That's what I ended up playing, yes. So I played that, right? So we get to a point in the game where I auto-win, and this was phenomenal what happened. We played Spider Portals. I'm sorry, it wasn't Demons Downtown. I just remembered it was Spider Portals. So what I kept we played Spider Portals, and he played that. I played Spider Infected. So it was an 18-point list, because I had the Lizard. So I remember now. So I ended up doing that, and it got to a situation where I had the beam follow me, all you got, well-laid plans. Right? Let me say that again. Follow me, all you got, well-laid plans. I played all 3 of those cards in 1 turn. So something happens, Enchantress Daisies, I finally get priority. And I know how I do it. What happened was, and I didn't play Follow Me at the same time. I'm sorry. I did play all 3 cards, though. So it got to a situation where I needed to get priority because he had husband and wife. Right? So he got a daze or 2 or whatever it was. I was like, fine. So now I did my beams with Enchantress. I did Follow Me. I activated Doc Octopus. I didn't attack. I got some power. And then I went to the outside Spider Portal, took it, and stayed there. Right? And I'm like, okay, next turn, I'm going to get priority. I'm going to all you've got. I'm going to do beams. Well-laid plans, all you've got. And I'm just going to auto win the game. Right? All that happened. So I did a beam onto Thanos, Corvus, Proxima. I ended up like dazing Corvus, dazing Thanos, dazing Proxima. No, I ended up doing enough damage to both. And I was like, okay, once I got done with both beams, they all were on like 1 health left. Thanos dazed. I flip over well-laid plans because Proxima and Corvus had 2 spider infected. Flip well-laid plans, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, playing well-laid plans. And he's like, what does that do? I said, Doc Ock and Green Goblin have 3 power each. I can play this card. Played the card, rolled my dice, dazed both models at that point. What did I do, actually? I ended up doing all you've got, and you know what? Maybe I didn't kill Thanos yet. It was one or the other. It's no. So I dazed Thanos, and I left Corvus and Proxima on a certain amount of health. I didn't daze them with the first 2 activations. I did not daze them. I had enough power to play all you've got. That's what happened. Yeah. So I flipped well-laid plans. It doesn't kill either model, but it does damage, and I was able to drop the spider infected. Sorry, this is like hard for me to remember. So they both dropped the spider infected, and I was like, okay, cool. All you've got. Did my beams again. Killed both models. Dazed both of them. He had no activations left because Thanos, Corvus, Proxima were done. And from there, I had like 3 or 4 activations left. I picked up the spider infected, got all 4 traps, and just won the game. Round 3. Auto win round. It was a phenomenal thing I was able to pull off, and I can't believe I was able to do it. My thoughts have changed on well-laid plans. And I cannot wait for the errata to come out with Green Goblin and all that stuff, and things are just gonna get better. And I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna do another video on the TTS League. I'm just gonna keep this. I know I said I was gonna mention the TTS League and all that stuff. We're gonna talk about the TTS League in another video. We're just gonna keep this a second one. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know your thoughts down below. I mean, this is the list I took. Remember, I did not take Struggle. I took Spider Infected, which is my fault. I forgot about that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on down below. What IRL events have you gone to for Marvel Crisis Protocol? Have that gone for you? Does it feel good to just be in person and play games again? Like, what was your experience like, especially for the TTS players? What was your experience like? Did you like it? Did it feel great? I mean, you know what I mean? Just give me your thoughts on IRL events for Marvel Crisis Protocol. I'm gonna give you mine. I gave you mine on the second win. It was awesome. It was amazing. Vince Kirchhoff, congrats, man. It was a great event. You did a wonderful job. You guys are amazing out there. I will be showing up to Chicago a little bit more often. For whenever tournaments come up, I'll be there whenever I can to get games in with you guys. You guys are awesome, and you have a great scene down there. And that's it for me. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Take care.